guys, so we got the page. I did this behind one word.
Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to
No, God, please, no!
It has been a week, some time. I know for you guys, I hope you all are staying safe, all the social distancing, all the tips and everything everyone's been saying. I hope that you guys are following them, and I also hope you're keeping sane also, because I know me being an extrovert and just I like to go be adventurous. This is not it for me, but I actually still had to report to work. So keep me in your prayers, guys, for my safety. I do use gloves. I am a sanitary person, so I'm just doing what I regularly do, but still being cognizant, of course. So I hope you guys are doing okay, but that's why I want to keep giving you guys these reviews, so you all will be, be a little bit happier, something different, and you're not just watching your wall and just being like, day number 56. No, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna be in the house that long. But let me stop yapping away. Let me get to the review. So I reviewed this week a sci-fi novel, and it's the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. This book has layers, I can tell you that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was confused about 25,000 times in this book, and it's not because of her writing. You think that the 3 different stories are presented because chapter 1 is like one person, and then chapter 2 is like a different person, and then chapter 3 is like a different person, but you realize it's actually all the same person. It's just told at 3 different points in her life. So I did not get that until, like, I'm gonna lie, until like close to the end. And I was like, am I stupid? Am I dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, I was very confused. So when I finally understood how she was, writing everything and how everything was laid out, I was like, oh, makes sense. I get it. But the main character, main character, but the different names is Demaya, turned into Cyanide, turned into Essen. Hopefully I'm saying these character names right. Forgive me if I'm not, but that's how I think it's pronounced. So if I'm not, correct me, please, okay? But yeah, those are the 3 different. That's the one character, but 3 different names that are presented. Demaya is when she was a kid. Cyanide is like I'll say like our age, like 20s, going into like young adult years, and then like the full grown is Essen, and you learn why there are 3 different names. Just to give you a background, the setting, this is completely in a futuristic type of world. You have different factions, so there's different comms, which are basically short for communities, and it's pretty much like, basically, if you were like from Florida, there's a comm for Florida, a comm for Georgia, like it's kind of like that. So it just depends on where you're born, pretty much. Now, there is a special type of people in this story called Orogenes. The racist name, I guess you can call, well, not I guess, it's basically a racist name that they use. It's called Raga. And they're people who are possessed with like special powers, and the powers they get are actually from the earth. So they get all their power, they feel all their strength from the earth, but if they're not taught like how to use them, they just kind of act on emotion. And that's what you learn with Demaya being young, how she realizes she is an orogene. And those people in the comms, when they figure out there's an orogene, no matter what age, they're trying to kill them, because in the old folklore, stone lore as they call it, you actually, at the end of each chapter, if I can find one, I can't find one. Let me see. Come on. Oh my gosh. Here it is. Okay. So now you guys can see. But like at the end, actually, also excuse me, I apologize. I have to fix it. But you can see at the end, you like have like a passage from like the stone lore and everything, and also to help you if you get lost about the different terms that are presented, there is an appendix at the back. I appreciate you, Miss Jemisin. Thank you so much for doing that, because I was like, what's this again? Because you get thrown with so much information at one time. Honestly, you do. Like, from the moment the book starts, like, it is truly a book where you need to pay attention from start to finish. Not joking. And it's not too long, not too bad. I mean, I don't know what you all define as long. Without the appendix, and like there's actually like a short story at the end. It's 449 pages, so it's not too bad. George R. Martin, it's longer, so if you can handle that, you can handle this book. But I thoroughly enjoyed this book. Like I said, I was confused at first and everything, and some of the things that happened. This is purely a book. I would say over the age of 18, there are some, sexual things going on. I'm not saying sex is a bad thing. I'm just saying, just learn when you need to. I'll put it that way. There are some like adult things that occur in the book, so that I would say the age group is for. Sorry, there's always a cat in my backyard, and it's not our cat because I don't have a pet. But yeah, I really like this book. I think one thing that stuck out to me, well, two things that stuck out to me. Number one, how the origins are set up is if they do find you, you're assigned to a guardian. Now, you would think your guardian's there for you, right? No. Demaya's guardian was like, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson. He was like, get ready. And she's like, what? And she breaks her hand. Let me tell you something. If you think breaking my hand is going to teach me something, it's going to teach you that you not break my hand again, because I'm going to lose it. Like, why would you do that? Why? Like, are you dumb? Are you serious? And another thing that stuck out to me is how the women and men are portrayed. Like, Demaya, you know what, we're just going to stick with Cyanide, because that's the name that was presented mostly in the book. Like, Cyanide, she's defined as strong and everything, but she's also shown that she's just there to basically breed. That's it. That's like her only role to me. And so like she doesn't like that at all. Like, she is trying to disrupt, the status quo, end it, basically eradicate it, just done and everything. So you see how hard that is, how the guardians are pretty much evil. Like, they try to show like, oh yeah, we're good people. It's a lie. It's all a lie. So definitely pick up this book. I'm actually going to put a link down to this website called Bookshop. It's a way to help local bookstores during this time. So if you're not trying to, go through Amazon, and I noticed because I was trying to order a book through Amazon, it said it would take a month, and I'm like, no, it's way too long to wait for a book. So I'm going to put the link down below. You can put in your zip code, and it'll show you the nearest local bookstore, and you can choose that one. Choose that bookstore, or choose whichever one you would like. And you can also subscribe to get information from them, which is really cool. So when everything's back to normal and business are back open, you can go ahead and visit the bookstore, and you kind of already know, a feel for them. So I think that's a really cool thing. They are pretty new, so sorry. They are pretty new, so they might not have They might not have a pretty extensive a selection of novels, but they do have this series, and she has a bunch of other series as well. She has the Inheritance trilogy, which is actually in the format of an omnibus, basically meaning that all books are compiled into one. So it's a very, very thick book, but it's only for like $24, so it's not that bad for like 3 books. Sorry, 4. Yeah, 4. She also has a Dream Blood series, and then this series is called The Broken Earth. So I'm definitely going to order the rest of them. The second one is called The Oblivious Gate, And the third one is a Stone Sky. And this ended on a cliffhanger. So you have to get the rest of the series. But yes, I'll link that down below, which I think is really cool because I'm always saying, always support your local bookstores, please. And they definitely need it during this time. And you can also, if you really don't want to order anything, you can actually order a gift card. So when everything does open back again, you have a gift card you can use. So I think it's really cool. But yeah, this is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. Another 10 out of 10. I haven't really found one that's not. Like, I really haven't found one. I hope I don't, honestly, but I'm glad you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, see what you like. Also, comment if you would let somebody break your hand. Teach you a lesson. I'm pretty sure it's no. But comment down below. And don't forget, you can actually click the bell so you can know when my next videos are. Okay? Thanks, guys.